Alright guys, the mayor here back with DM reviews, and today I will be doing a movie review about the movie Dear Evan Hansen. Now, Dear Evan Hansen was originally a Broadway play, and when I was little I actually wanted to go see it when I was, I don't know, maybe 9, 10, and my parents didn't let me go see it, and for good reason. Uh, I can't remember if it's 9 or 10, but conversation's sake, let's say 10-year-old. A 10-year-old doesn't need to watch a play on Broadway about depressing stuff and suicide and all that kind of stuff. So, it makes sense, but when I found out that they were making a movie of that one play that I always wanted to see. Now, a lot of people may not know this, especially on this channel, because this channel's for reviews, not really my main channel. But I've discussed on my main channel a few times. I love music. Now, I gave up on singing a couple of years ago. My voice changed, and I just can't sing anymore. So that happened, and now I don't like singing, but I'm really like I still really love to listen to music. And what really got me for Dearevanhansen when I was able to hear the commercials on the radio. Yes, the radio. I'm old. I get it. The radio. People use the radio. But when I used to listen to the commercials on the radio, the thing that got me for this movie is the music. And when I heard that they were making Dear Evan Hansen a movie, I was so excited. I went to one of the other writers. Well, I went to both of the other writers for DM reviews. One of them said no because they just don't want to listen to music and don't want to watch a good movie, which, that's their perspective. But I wanted to see this movie as soon as possible, and I saw it last week. I'm very happy that I did go and see it. Dear Evan Hansen was a great movie. There's some stuff at the end which I would like to talk about because, yeah, the movie was good, yes, but towards the end, the audio quality got whatever. We'll talk about it. But Dear Evan Hansen, overall great movie. Overall amazing music. Sound quality, once again, we'll talk about that. That's something that they really should have and could have really worked on, because when you're making a movie, so let's start with that. So in the movie, it's basically a musical. Most of it isn't singing, but a lot of it is. Now, I've now added 2 songs from Dear Evan Hansen to my playlist, and I listen to those songs almost every single day. But what Dear Evan Hansen was supposed to be was a musical movie. And it did that. It was pretty good. They had a lot of music in the movie. Some stuff I didn't like in the first few minutes. Yeah, I want to say like first 3 minutes, even. The first song starts, in the beginning, the name shows up on the screen, Dear Evan Hansen, and then Ben Platt, the actor who you see on your screen, says, Dear Evan Hansen. Now, what is Dear Evan Hansen about? It's about Evan Hansen, a teenager who is now a senior. It's his first day of high school when the movie starts. And first day of high school, he has anxiety, he has depression, amongst other stuff. Goes see a social worker. He takes a lot of medication throughout the day. And I'm not sure if this is your average high schooler. I haven't experienced this, so I don't know. But Evan is not 100%. Not say that he has issues, just he's not all there. And I'm trying to think of a good way to explain this movie without being bad and having to get canceled. Basically, what the movie is about, spoiler warning, if you want to go watch the movie, it's just stop watching this video, leave a like, subscribe. But alright, I told you to leave. You left. Good. All right, the movie is about Evan Hansen, and Evan Hansen has a social worker, like I just said, and his social worker makes him write a letter to himself every single day. Now, that letter is supposed to say, oh yeah, today's going to be a great day, and here's why. It's supposed to list a few different reasons. So, in the movie, Evan encounters someone named Connor Murphy in the hallway, and Connor shoves him to the floor, because, Evan was just trying to be social. He was smiling and waving, and Connor just got made fun of. And Connor thought that he was making fun of him, but Evan was just trying to be friendly, and Connor got upset at him and yelled at him. So then Evan has to go to the library to now do his assignment from the social work, and he's writing his letter, and Connor finds it. And in the letter, Connor reads that Evan says something about his sister. Now, Evan is in love with Connor's sister, and Connor sees this. He takes the letter and he runs. Connor then takes the letter, runs, like I just said. And they're in the hallway, and Connor throws Evan to the floor while he is trying to go get the letter. 3 days later, Connor still has not returned to school, and Evan has been called to the principal's office. Now, to Evan's surprise, Connor Murphy's parents are there, and they show him the letter. Connor Murphy killed himself. The parents think that the letter that Connor had in his pocket, which was the one that he took from Evan, which starts Dear Evan Hansen, was a letter to Evan. This whole movie is about Evan pretending that he was best friends with Connor, and then at the end, he's just like, no, I lied. But I guess let's start off with the music. Music, amazing. Although I don't like, in the first song, there's like a pause. Evan walks up to a door. I can't show footage because we're going to get copyright striked again. But Evan walks up to a door and the music stops. And stops for a good solid 5-10 seconds. And then just starts up again. There's no talking. And then the music just starts again. I didn't really like that. But something so cool to me is that whenever he was whenever he was outside of a window, whenever the camera was outside of a window, listening to, when we heard it, but the camera was filming Evan from outside of a window, it made it sound like he was inside the house and we were outside, which is a really cool touch that I like that they did. Now, most of these songs were really good. Some people didn't like that Ben Platt got really, really into it. I could probably show some images. I can't show footage. I'll show an image right here of Ben getting really, really into it. And some people didn't like that. The movie actually didn't get the best of reviews, but I really, really enjoyed this music. Now, going back to what I said in the beginning, the audio quality, I think as the movie went on, starting from halfway through, the audio quality progressively got worse. Which is something that I was really disappointed in and worried about, because in the second trailer, I wasn't sure if it was real, and then I saw the second trailer on IGN, and the audio quality got worse in the trailer as well, and that made me really, really nervous for the movie, because the movie's supposed to be a musical, and if the music isn't good, then I don't want to watch this movie. But it wasn't really towards the very, very end where the music was really unbearable for me. So I guess that's not that too big of a complaint. Now, I can't make this video too long without really spoiling. I just spoiled the plot before, but I don't want to go into it for those who know what the plot is but actually want to watch the movie. So I guess let's go to the end. I'm going to talk about something that they actually showed in the trailer. In the trailer, it shows Evan and his mom, and they're talking, and I'm not going to try to say too much that wasn't in the trailer, but I'm sorry if I do. So, Evan and his mom were talking. You'll find out why if you go watch the movie. And Evan is now caught. He's at home. He's upset. He just exposed himself for what I will not say. And Evan just wants to kill himself again. So the reason he has a broken cast is because in the summer he was working in a nature preserve, and he went on top of a giant tree and he fell. But they tell us he fell, and until he actually tells the audience that he tried killing himself. But his mom pulled out the stupidest thing ever. So here, his mom says, "I know and I love you." Now, if you really stayed to this part, if you're afraid of spoilers and you didn't really care that I spoiled the plot before, click off. But the reason that they're talking is because Evan finally tells the Murphy family that he lied and that he wasn't friends, and the mom kicks him out of the house. And now Evan's really depressed, and he's inside of his house, and he says that he wants to kill himself again, and the mom starts singing about he's his little boy. I didn't watch this movie to have sympathy on this character. At 10 years old, I probably wouldn't have actually grasped the fact that I would be upset with this ending, but I am genuinely upset with how they set it up. The second I heard the mom say, "I know and I love you," I knew I was going to hate this ending, because he just lied to a family about their dead son, and now everybody hates him, and his mom just like, "Oh, well, I know what you did. I know what you did was really messed up, but I know you and I love you." That ruined the movie for me. That ruined it for me. At that point, I still wanted to see Evan. I don't mean this badly. I wanted to see him kill himself at the end of the movie. I think that would have been a fitting ending. But the movie was already ruined for me when I heard "I know and I love you." Now, I was sitting next to one of my friends during the movie, and I told him ahead of time, because I knew where it was going when they were sitting in the living room. I knew exactly where it was going, and I said to him, if the scene from the trailer actually happens, I'm going to be so mad. I was so mad to the point where, so I was at a Regal theaters, and they have reclining chairs and like lap bars that go to the left of you, so like you push it up and it goes to the left. The second I heard it, I threw my lap bar and stood up. I was about to scream, and then I remembered that I was in a movie theater, but that's besides the point. I was so upset, it's not even funny. I mean, it probably would have been funny if one of you were watching, but I don't know. But this is my not many spoiler review of Dearevanhansen. If you would like a full-on review for Dearevanhansen, don't forget to comment down below. Once again, sorry for the audio quality. Got to work on that. Still working on getting a really, really good mic that'll actually work with my phone. And yeah, this is the Mayor here with DM Reviews, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.